Despite it being Coachman's most expensive single axle model, the VIP is also its best seller, so you can understand it not wanting to upset the apple cart by making wholesale changes. And in fact, for 2017, the only major change is a switch from blue graphics to red. That means you still get an external gas point, an external 230 volt socket, and a full complement of Alco goodies, from ATC to secure wheel locks, plus alloy wheels, and external access to the bed boxes. In fact, there are very few changes across the board, apart from with this, the 565. It's a fixed twin single bed model, and inside it's gone through a bit of a makeover. And the results of that makeover are most obvious here in the bedroom. These beds are much lower down, and they're 2 foot 5 inches wide now, which is much better, more sensible size. Each bed gets their own reading light and speaker for the sound system. Although there isn't a convenient shelf, you'll have to reach up here for your book or your cup of tea. That said, there is a TV point and a mirror at the end of this bed, and they're a pretty decent length. This one's 6 feet long, that one 6 foot 2. So as long as you're not towering, you should be pretty comfortable in here. Each side gets 3 overhead lockers, and underneath the bed there's access to the storage space, and there's even a drawer at the foot of the offside bed. But most dramatic of all, if you look above me, you'll see the rather fabulous new Sky View roof light, which does exactly what it says in the tin. Gives you a fantastic view of the sky, ideal if you're a bit of a stargazer. Luna and Eldest use a similar type of Sky View roof light, but they use it in the lounge. And of course Coachman doesn't need to use it in the lounge because we've got this huge overhead roof light and a massive panoramic sunroof behind me. In fact, this is one of the brightest caravan interiors I've come across. And the installation of that sunroof is really nicely done. We've got a big shelf beneath, and then these neat cabinets so that you don't lose storage space. There's the same on both sides of the van. Okay. The lounge itself is a decent size. It's certainly roomy enough for a family of 4 or a couple of couples to sit and dine. And these sofas, it has to be said, are really very comfortable. They've got raked seat backs, which makes them really ideal to sit back and recline and watch the TV. At night, you pull out the bed base from beneath the offside sofa and it turns into a good sized double bed. They're definitely a little bit too short to be used as singles. Although the lockers in the kitchen are white rather than a wood finish as in the lounge, they've got the same graphite theme running through them. And there's 2 good sized ones over a very generous worktop. There's no need for any kind of flip up extension here because there's plenty of room. If you need a bit more, you can always pop the lid down on the sink and there's extra space there. There's a top spec oven and separate grill and a dual fuel hob with a rather natty chrome finish for this year. The microwave is no longer hidden away in a cupboard, but is finished in a rather nice glass surround, although I must say I kind of preferred it when it was hidden in a cupboard, and I'd rather it wasn't directly over the hob. Now, Coachman has decided not to go for the tower refrigerator in this VIP 565. It continues with a standard under worktop refrigerator, and above it there's a cutlery drawer with another trio of drawers alongside. Instead, on the offside, we've got a huge wardrobe, which is fantastic. Plenty of room for a whole family's clothing in there, despite that being where the Aldi boiler overflow is. Beneath it, there's a couple of drawers, and alongside, I'm delighted to say, the storage for the table, so it's right by the lounge where you need it. The VIP's classy bathroom is dominated by this huge shower cubicle. It's fully lined, features a couple of shelves, and the new Eco Camel Jetstream shower head. It's lovely and bright in here too. There's a big roof light overhead, and of course a smoked window above the loo. And it's really well finished. We've got plenty of little shelves, a couple of useful bathroom cabinets, a large sink, and a rather nice backlit mirror. Coachman did the hard work of getting weights down across the board last year, so changes for 2017 have mostly been about refinement, and the VIP 565 has been refined into a highly desirable caravan, both for couples who like unhindered access to the washroom and families who can put the kids down in the back and stay up late enjoying a glass of wine in the lounge. But on a clear night when the stars are out, don't waste that bedroom on the kids. Tell them to bring a tent and lie back and enjoy the night sky to your heart's content.